Greetings, YouTube! My name is Liz, aka Pezliz, and you're watching the Sunday sharing of makes that we share on twitch.tv/pezliz. So if you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, you're very welcome and hope you enjoy this. And we have resubs, we've got all kinds of fun stuff going on here, including our friend Ramon, who is subscribing for his 23rd month. Anyway, on twitch.tv/pezliz, we showcase everybody's makes that come from my Discord. My Discord link will be below, and let's get to sharing all of these makes. Of course, before we go any further, I'm sure you'll be able to find the playlist of Sunday sharing or the weekly makes on my YouTube channel. But join us live on Twitch. Generally, we stream live on twitch.tv/pezliz, Sundays at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you check my schedule on Twitch. I am going to be traveling this week to 3D Printopia, so it won't be this Sunday, but then Sunday after. We're excited to have you. So, for our makes, we're going to continue on here. We have a Diablo spawn. Finish the coat of arms for each Harry Potter Hogwarts house. So we've got Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. Awesome Possum. Thank you for sharing. Beautiful color choices there. Also from Diablo spawn, if anyone was here on Friday, I'm not going to make a mistake with the names of these things. This is a Chunk Trooper, and this is of course a Chunk Trooper by Kitkill. Awesome make. I of course have my Chunk Trooper hanging around right here. I love mine done in Silk Pezriwinkle from Polymaker, but of course the traditional colors can be used. The nice thing about these prints is that the parts are all assembled and fitted in, so you don't have to do a multicolor print. You just print in different colors and snap everything in place. So thank you for sharing, Diablo spawn. Merci beaucoup. All right, next up from Bugman. Bugman has a new model. So this is Bugman_140 on printables. He has a pinhead bear. And the cool thing about the pinhead bear is that the pinhead bear, you can put actual nails in. Holy hat. This is quite the model by our friend Bugman. I see a really cool marble filament being used there. And yeah, you can use actual nails. That's an option for you. So, spooky season. One of the first designers that comes to mind is our friend Bugman. We also have some really cool models coming from some other designers for the Halloween season. And remember, always look at the collections from past Halloweens. So look through my Halloween collection, look through the designers' Halloween collections, and you'll always have something new to see. Next up from Diablo spawn is the Stormchunker's evil twin. So he did a black and red filament for this Stormchunker. A little bit scary, a little bit nefarious. So there you go. And Vixen Dude says, oh no, it's actually Bearded Printer. I was waiting to see who was going to tell the dad joke. Bearded Printer said, despite their name, Bugman never bugs me. No, his name is Bugman because of the Volkswagen Beetle. Honk honk. There you go. Punch bug. I don't know. All the things. Oh my goodness. Diablo spawn in to go with my Hogwarts house crests. He did a platform 9 3/4 King Cross station sign. Awesome Possum. Thank you for sharing. Now, Grania has been making a variety of K Creations nano designs into wearable pins for hats, lapels, or whatnot. So Awesome Possum. We see seahorses and I think some octopi, and I think we saw some sharks and maybe jellyfish. I don't know. They're pretty awesome. So these are fun because you can wear them as a pin, and they'll also have a little bit of shoo-shoosh to them. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Realizes has a few battery cases instead of a Ziploc bag for storage. So these are some lithium batteries. Of course, you want to make sure that they stay safe and you know that they're fully charged and all that. Your Mighty Bean says, my jellyfish for my whatnot. Exactly, a jellyfish for your lapel. I'm sure you wear a lab coat, don't you? You could wear it on your lab coat. All kinds of places on your hat. All these things. So, Bailey in chat says, I have boxes and bowls full of all the nanos right now, stocking up for trick-or-treaters. Absolutely. Fantastic. Critter42, I saw the Polymaker Silkfire, fire, and Scary Pumpkin that Diablo Spawn did, and I knew I had to make the latter from the former. Here it is along with an alternate appropriate background, Polymaker Silkfire, Stem and Polymaker Starlight Neptune. So this is a Scary Halloween Pumpkin, available on printables. Also, thanks to Monsoon Josh, who's sharing the links live in Twitch chat. And if you are watching this on YouTube, I am going to try to include the links, but if not, they're in my Discord under Sharing Makes. So there you go. Really cool print there. I love how it's like a little bit puffy, like they're like a little bit of a, almost like a, yeah, like it's definitely three-dimensional. Of course, it's a 3D print. But I like the texture, and yeah, that's a really cool model. And thank you for sharing, Critter42. We got some more coming from Critter42 as well. Hi, Chi-Town. Chi-Town's here in chat. Big Jano's here in chat. Let's get some more shout outs going. We've got a shout out for Big Jano. If you're not familiar with Big Jano, he is on YouTube as well as Twitch. He is your go-to for all things 3D printing and DIY. This engineer and content creator is on a mission to make your day with cutting-edge fun games, and a fantastic community. Well, of course, I'm in that community, so it has to be fantastic. From LED lamp designs to marble races, bang play. They're always prototyping something cool. Don't miss their, we've missed what, well, you might have missed their 5-year anniversary stream. We're just going to continue the celebration of 5 years on Twitch every single stream. So there you go. Shush. All right, next up from Critter42, he did see Tech Jeeper. Tech Jeeper, if you're here, he saw that he was inspired by you, as Critter42 says. And keeping up with my theme this week of printing stuff I saw on Sunday. Here are the Conjoy 2 controller grips for the Switch 2 that Tech Jeeper did the other week. Both were done back to back on the same spool of Aerion that's old enough to still be called Chameleon, but is now sold as one of their burnt titanium rainbow PLAs. So this is from Maker World, and it is the Conjoy 2 Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con controller grip in fuzzy skin mode. So as you can see, that's a rainbow, a gradient rainbow. So with the transition between the different colors, you get 2 different color controllers there. Pretty awesome. All right. Thank you for sharing. Midnight Wolf, another attempt at TPU. I tried printing while running the poly dryer and still had to take a torch to it. TPU is what it is. It'll sometimes give you some stringing, no matter how slow and hot, no matter how much you've dried things. But of course, with a pattern like this too, it would likely lend itself to some stringing. I do not fault the model and profile. It fits perfectly on the phone and is quite nice. So there you go. Midnight Wolf has a new phone case made from TPU. Pretty awesome. All right, thank you for sharing. Next up from AWZ, printed in Polymaker PLA Pro Black, put a little LED light in it with a tissue as a diffuser. And this is the Halloween hat bowl by South Lab on Maker World. I love this. It's got a little bit of an attitude, and I love that you can use the LED light. Makes for some really good colors. Yeah, it's, hey, Midnight Wolf, if it's usable, then get going. I love it. All right. Holy hat, we got a lot of things going. Also, this is printed, this is Bearded Printer. Can we get a shout out? Get a shout out for Bearded Printer. You could just do the bang SO. If one of the mods wants to do that, we'll do a shout out for Bearded Printer. This is Bearded Printer's latest floppy star. I have one right here. Shoosh shoosh. Thank you, Monsoon Josh. Now, Bearded Printer is all about that Fusion life. Designing everything from floppy stars to hex driver cases. Whether you're a CAD newbie or a printing pro, join them for some 3D fun. Usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And of course, as always, thank you to the mods and Star Wars. So yeah, we just got started. We've only been streaming for a little bit. Started today a lot later than usual. But there is the floppy star, printed in Polymaker Galaxy Dark Blue by our friend AWZ 1287. Shoosh shoosh. There you go. All right, Hadron, aka Stay Creepin'. We have determined that this is some parts for, oh goodness gracious, now I can't remember. We're gonna have to look. Just give me 1 second. This was parts for the Antithesis Mark 3.1. There we go. So there are some parts for the Antithesis. We can learn more about that from him. So there we go. In Ambrosia ASA CF Purple. Really nice color of Ambrosia. Ambrosia filament is from West 3D. So exclamation mark West 3D in chat. Of course, if you're live on Twitch, I'll try to put a West 3D link in the YouTube description too. Because of course, using west3d.com/pezliz and code pezliz, you save 5%. Just like that. Awesome way to support an amazing company and also you're the latest streamer. Hi, C. Travis. Nice to see you. We're sharing makes here in Discord. All right. Next up. Now, this is a fun story. Our friend Diablo Spawn did not glue all the stripes on the smaller Garfield because he realized how intricate it is. I will tell you, this was 27 hours of printing. I'm sure if I had glued it, it would have been 27 hours of gluing. This is an MMU or, you know, a 3MF version of this Garfield model by Red Dad Steve. One of the very first things that I decided to spend some time painting in the slicer and preparing for MMU. This is actually in a beautiful color from Polymaker, very similar to Polymaker's fall gradient, or but this is actually the pumpkin patch color that came out a few Halloweens ago. So absolutely gorgeous. And of course, also absolutely gorgeous is Red Dad Steve's Garfield. There is a bigger one done in MMU, and the smaller one was individual prints that had to be glued and assembled. So your new one is 9 inches tall. I mean, mine is really tiny. I did 2 of these and it was 27 hours of printing. So holy hat. But awesome job, Diablo Spawn. Thank you for sharing. And like you said, your neighbor kid doesn't even realize Garfield's missing its stripes. So super cool. Barking Cauldron has done a Pezfinity on her Scatus pegboard in Polymaker Matte Fossil Gray PLA and Black eSun PLA Plus, printed with the Zombie Toon profiles on her A1 and A1 Mini. So there you go. I always recommend for the Pezfinity to print the Pezfinity with a matte filament. Just like kit kiln models work best with matte filament because everything fits in nice. I find, except for that Pez dispenser, which just fell down. The Pez dispensers hold pretty firm in the matte filaments. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Oh well. But Barking Cauldron's getting ready for the spooky season. I think spooky season for her starts probably January 1st and ends maybe December 24th. Who knows? But absolutely love it. Thank you for sharing, and hope you add more Halloween Pez dispensers to your collection. All right. And Pezfinity, of course, is something that I designed and worked on with our friend K2 Kevin. So awesome. Yes, I remember the melting Rubik's Cube, C. Travis. It took 42 hours to print in 5 different colors. Holy hat. Critter 42, exclamation mark, ears in chat. Critter 42 got their hedamame and decided to upgrade their full-size hedamame to the 2.1 files. In Holy Hat, the band and spring clamps in Polymaker ABS, white, black, purple, and lime green. Cones in Starlight Neptune for the lower, Starlight Pulsar for the upper, and Silk Fire for the centers. So the new hedamame files are available if you want to do some upgrades. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sharing, Critter 42. Hi, Incendium 87. We're sharing some makes on this.
Sunday.
And who knows, maybe we'll give away some filament. You never know. We'll have to see. If everyone's well behaved. AWZ printed out a cat mask for their daughter in Polymaker Silk Pezriwinkle. I'm gonna put a couple of holes and add elastic cord so she can wear it. And of course the silk is, yeah, shiny. Sometimes it's hard to see, but I think it's a beautiful picture and a really cool model. So thank you for sharing, AWZ. Frostbite's like, I am not well behaved, so maybe I should go. Aw, don't leave us. Don't leave us. We need someone to keep our eye on. Suits, welcome in. Happy to see you. All right, Duflunky! Let's get a shout out here for Duflunky. Did you know that Duflunky streams? He also helps watch Maker Deck almost every single day of the week. And I'm gonna say he's a are you a professional, Duflunky? I think you are. I don't know. I don't know if he'd say that he's a disc golf professional, but I'll just say that. He's also a professional bingo player, okay? So, of course, Duflunky is a go-to for 3D printing and modeling with a side of disc golf coverage. They're all about that Grateful Dead life. Definitely a deadhead. And maybe a little too much Scientology? What? Either way, their streams are sure to be a trip. I know that he watches some South Park and things, but I don't know about that other part. Anyway, do the do. And this is his new stacked jack-o'-lantern. Very random. His streams are kind of fun too, if you get to tune in. A lot of the time it's his printers and projects and then some other cameras and all these other things. It's pretty fun. And he also, if you're a sub to him, he has the blue plate special going on. If you know what the glacier plates are, they're his favorite. So there's Duflunky's newest model, which are the stacked Halloween jack-o'-lanterns. Oh my goodness. Stop yawning, Liz. I have one here. Shoosh. I printed mine in a Polymaker's Fire Silk Gradient. Shoosh. But he's got a couple different sizes there, and it's available on Maker World. So you can put of course an electronic tea light, or choose your own adventure. Don't put a real light in it, please. All right, the other thing I want to say is, of course, with any of these Halloween models, spooky season, happy fall, happy Thanksgiving. There, I wrote a song. Spooky. Here, I'll do this for Bearded Printers model too. We'll do two. We'll do a 2-for-1. All right. Spooky season, happy fall, happy Thanksgiving. There. Shoosh. See? Dual purpose. You just turn it around. So, pretty fun. All right, let's get back to the makes here. So you can find that over on Maker World by Duflunky. How flunky is your pumpkin? All right, Raffle Toast. This is a very odd set of brass knuckles, but it's there. It's a multi-purpose set of ridiculous brass knuckles. So there you go. Shoosh. All right. Next up, Stephen Poole XL Cyberbrick Leopard A7 tank from Maker World. Radio controlled with Cyberbricks kit. The Cyberbricks kits are really awesome. Printed with Polymaker Matte, Army Dark Green, and Overture PLA Pro Black. It's the size of a tank. Hey, crazy ideas, bring them to life. That's the magic of 3D printing. All right, so there is Steven's assembly and his tank. Really nice color, fun model, and there you go. Oh my gosh, look at those tires. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Also, R2D2 from Maker World. This is something TechJeeper's wife would like him to print, or would like to print herself. R2D2 from Maker World, fully remote controlled with Cyberbricks, printed with Silk Overture Blue and Overture PLA Pro White. Awesome possum. All right. Thank you for sharing. Here we go. Look at that R2D2. Is this the droid you've been looking for, TechJeeper? Tell us. Let us know. Share with us. I think this is what you've been looking for, so pretty cool. Thank you for sharing, Steven. You've got a busy place there, but look, the remote control, everything. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. The tank is really cool. The R2 is really cool, and there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, TechJeeper, let's get this one done. We challenge you. Why don't you do it like next Thursday or Friday? You got lots of time then, right? Everybody, please send out some good vibes to TechJeeper. He's got a lot of things going on right now. So let's send out good vibes to our friend TechJeeper, okay? Hearts in chat for us live on Twitch. Or feet in chat, I don't know. Next up from Phantom Printer. We've got He-Man and Faker figures by La Calvera. And this is available from Patreon, printed on the Bamboo A1 Mini and Prusa Mark IV. Is Pete Savas here to see this? Because I know he printed that beautiful He-Man hair. There you go. Those are pretty darn cool. Thank you for sharing, Phantom Printer. Look at the... No one skipped leg day there. No one skipped leg day or arm day or chest day or ab day. Holy hat. Those are some thighs. They are really cool. So... Or neck day, yes. No days were skipped at the gym. All right. Next up, Cruisin' Girl has a model up on the Thangs Maker League. We're gonna load that up. This is by Bearded Printer, and this is Cruisin' Girls. Look, give this a heart. You can do it. I'm gonna link it here in chat. Shoosh shoosh. Here we go. There's a link to Cruisin' Girls Make with Bearded Printer's pumpkin bowl with lid. George is in there. I think I see something floppy sticking out of the pumpkin. And make sure you give that a heart over on Thangs. Thank you for sharing, Cruisin' Girl. Diablo Spawn says, I have disgraced my team and violated my printer by doing these for a friend. So we've got Pittsburgh Steelers and San Francisco 49ers coasters. Awesome possum. He says, there is only one true team, the Green Bay Packers. I don't know, the Bears won today. Can you believe? The Bears. So, shoosh shoosh. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. And Anycubic Ace Pro Upgrade. Filament, anti-tangle, and feeding guide mod done in Polymaker Polylite Petchy Translucent Blue. Awesome possum. I love the translucent blue. So you did some little lollipops there and some other mods. Really cool. Thank you for sharing. Let us know how the Ace Pro upgrade goes. AWZ in with the Duflunky model. See, we're inspired by each other, and we're inspiring, and it's all kinds of inspiration over here. A little bit inspiration and a little bit of perspiration. Shoosh shoosh. We're doing awesome. So, there we go. Pretty darn cool. Do Flunky's latest jack-o'-lanterns. So, next up, oh, let's see them lit up. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. Thank you for sharing, AWZ. And look at that. Flunky, I don't know if you're still here. I know you go to bed kind of early. But isn't that cool to see a make of your model that you've designed? Pretty darn cool. So. All right. You said they must have won. Aw, with the pinhead bear helmets. Tulsa. The bears. They're so wonderful. Cruiser Girl has another make, and this is Built Over Bot's Alien Eyeball. So, of course, Built Over Bot has a new model, which is the Alien Eyeball. Shoosh, we'll share that link again. Oh, Josh already shared it. Awesome possum. And of course, this is a really cool model by our friend Built Over Bot. You've got an eyeball and an alien to hold your eyeball in place. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Cruising Girl. Next up, again, people inspired by other people, or they see things pop up on different places. To add to your Harry Potter collection, this is the Sorting Hat by Diablo Spawn. There you go. There's a sorting hat to go with all the Harry Potter stuff. Really cool. Thank you for sharing. And of course, that's Polymaker Polylite PLA Pro Brown. I love that color. Mad Cat. That's all, folks. It is not all, but it is this. We're just getting into the makes. But this is a Red Dad Steve, a Porky Pig, super cool model. Thank you for sharing. Shoosh. Oh goodness gracious! Raffle Toast made a cigar holder. There you go. You've seen it all here on Sunday. Oh goodness gracious! All right. Next up from Grania, Kirsten for the win again, K Creations. Printed in Sunblue White, Black, and Cherry Red, and flushes turned out great, if not a wee bit weird. Oh, so she made some flushy fish. Do not flush your fish, though. These are flushy fish. So these are the really cool koi fish by K Creations. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Hello, Daddy Wazzy. Welcome in and happy Sunday. There you go. We've got all kinds of different color fish. Really nice collection there. Thank you for sharing, Grania. Awesome possum. All right. Sorry for the gross picture, but this is an FYI to check your pockets before you do laundry. Here's the make that broke her washing machine, and it was a fairy lights holder for the IKEA bed. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy hat. So, always check your pockets before you put things in the washing machine. Oh my goodness. That deserves a... Daisy's been doing some work. These are her custom overlays for a stream here. Some starting soon, be right back, ending soon and offline. Daisy, of course, is in the Discord, and you can request her graphic design services. Pretty cool. I'm seeing some new friends here in chat. Hello, Clownhammer. Hello, Jupiter Robotics. I might have said hi to you earlier, but happy to say hi to you again. So, yes, or use water-soluble filament. That's pretty fun. Kieran did Flexi Factory's Patreon Brachiosaurus skeleton. Now, if you've seen Zombie Hedgehog stream, he did a gigantified model. I think I have a screenshot here from last night. So let me bring that up for you. So this is Kieran's. You can see it on the A1 bed, right? Zombie Hedgehog said, oh, that's not even going to fit on the... That's not even going to fit on the Orange Storm Giga at this point. Look at that. Look at that Brachiosaurus. Holy hat. That is quite the Shaboomafoo there. So. Awesome possum. Thank you so much for sharing. We're going to look at the actual one. Zombies and Kieran's. Zombies and Kieran's. Pretty cool. Of course, Kieran did the whole diorama too, which is pretty cool. But thank you for sharing. Layers with Lily, of course, another streamer that we quite enjoy. Lily also does content that she puts out on YouTube, on TikTok and Instagram. She's based in the Netherlands, so make sure you're following her. She is, of course, 3D printing things from mushrooms to hand fans. She's slicing up a storm with tips and tricks every Tuesday. So Tuesday afternoons for us in the Eastern time zone, and of course Tuesday evenings if you're in Europe. Whether you're a maker or just curious, tune in for some educational fun with Layers with Lily. So she has a mix of makes this week. A mushroom shelf with lots more mushrooms on the way. A pirate to celebrate. Talk like a pirate day. She had a dedicated pirate stream coming up, I think, or maybe she already had one. I can't remember. Maybe she has it coming soon. And a hand fan for the only hand fans episode. Shoosh. So, this is the Mushroom Shelf Oyster by Gazaladra. The Plunder Bus Pete by Ben Dancy. And the Uchiwa Japanese style hand fan by Kalia 3D. I think I said that right. So we've got a beautiful mushroom shelf there. We've got an awesome pirate and a fan. Hi, Kiko. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. We've already been sharing some of your models. And I'm sure we'll end up seeing some more over the course of today's stream. Awesome makes by Lily. Absolutely love that. And Barking Cauldron. Holy hat. Barking Cauldron. Everything's coming up pumpkins. Yes, I filled the bucket with pumpkins. My second print of James the Printer's pumpkin bucket. The first one went to her granddaughter. The pumpkin fidget clicker by Aiden W11. The pass-through pumpkin by King of Faces 2. And the pumpkin strip toy. All printed in bamboo basic PLA, a bamboo PLA basic in orange and bamboo green. Using the Zombie Tune profiles on her A1 combo. She was on a pumpkin roll. A pumpkin roll would be delicious too. Shoosh. All right. Lots of models there. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, the bamboo green and their orange. Very nice, vibrant colors for Halloween. So we all see all sorts of models there. Oh, I like that clicker. That's really cool. And of course, James's bin is pumpkin bucket is really nice. So yeah, super fun. Lots of cool prints. And Sharon buys her filament with points. I bought a whole bunch of replacement supplies for my X1 carbon with points. So there you go. There's the pumpkin bucket, the pass-through pumpkin. Oh, it's not a clicker, it's a pass-through. Okay, cool. The pumpkin strip toy, and oh wow, the that's a pass-through, and the pumpkin fidget clicker. It's a fidget clicker, and then there's the pass-through. Awesome possum. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. Star Rose 3, work in progress. I activated hyper focus mode in Cricut design space, making a birthday topper for a commission. I'll post the done product. Second photo is the inspiration. So this is for someone named Nicholas, who's having an 8th birthday. So there's all sorts of things there inspiring it. And so there is her inspiration, and of course, the progress. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing, Star Rose 3. Star Rose 3 is also a graphic designer, so she also takes commissions. So maybe get in touch with her. Thank you for sharing. Legit Cool Kid, we have confirmed is legit and cool. I don't know if they're a kid, but you know, shush. Brawl Stars, yeah. Thank you, Kit Kill. Oh, maybe that's something you're gonna have to work on. Legit Cool Kid made this model by Tactical Chaos to kick off spooky season and send to a friend. In Overture PLA matte chocolate and light brown. Creality white for the marshmallows. Hatchback black For the eyes, Overture Space Gray. Oh my goodness. For the stones, Bamboo Orange PLA for the fire, and Polymaker Glow PLA for the ghosts. My lighting isn't ideal. I think it looks really awesome. But the Glow PLA can certainly glow bright. Absolutely. So this is by Legit Cool Kid. Really cool make here. Absolutely love it. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, I love the zero infill with the fire there. Turned out really well. Isn't that cute? Hello, SB Creations. Happy to have you here. Nice to see you. Feel free to share any makes that you might have, any projects that you're working on in the Discord. And of course, we'll give you a nice little shout out there. SB Creations is a Michigan-based streamer. And he definitely is all about that 3D printing life, especially when it comes to Warhammer and cosplay. He was last seen battling out in Repo, but it looks like they're taking a break for now. Well, I don't think you should take a break. Is the fire painted, or I don't know. I think it's the effect of the tea light, but we'll have to see what Legit Cool Kid says. I think they just said it's Bamboo Orange PLA. Fire has no infill. So pretty awesome. Just a tea light. And of course, those are battery operated tea lights, right? And there's the animated version. Shoosh shoosh. We'll play that again so you can see the fire. Fire! Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, someone understands the source lighting effects. Absolutely. The ghosts are glowing. The marshmallows look like they're roasting the fire. It's really awesome. Thank you for sharing, Legit Cool Kid. I love a really great composition. Speaking of a great composition, no one's going to catch me saying this wrong today, right? Sunday. Not on Sunday, especially. This is Jack Chunkington. Chunkington, kids, right? We remember Friday. We remember Friday. Jack Chunkington kit by Kit Kiln. This is printed by Peekaboo. So there is Jack Chunkington. Chunkington, right? We don't talk about Friday. If anyone wants to watch the VOD, it's still there. Shoosh shoosh, but we don't talk like that on we don't talk like that on Sundays. How is he pronounced? I will have to send you a DM, or someone in chat can tell you next Tuesday. Shoosh shoosh. Awesome make there, Peekaboo. Of course, Peekaboo. Oh, this is lovely. That is lovely, Peekaboo. This is bearded James Beard. The James Beard Awards. This is James the Printer's pumpkin bucket in Polymaker Silk Rose Gold. James the Beardy. James is taking a little bit of break from socials. We miss him a lot, and let's just send him the best. He's still making beautiful models, and very happy to see this. Peekaboo, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It goes with the fall decor. Bearded James. He doesn't really have a beard though. So anyway, lovely print. Thank you for sharing. So there's that pumpkin bucket. Big Jano on a Sunday. We already gave a shout out to Big Jano, but obviously shout out to Big Jano all the time. This is his wavy decor and store container printed for 3D Printopia and Polymaker HT PLA Fire. There we go, Jano. Awesome possum. So this is a sectional container that twist locks. Awesome possum. You're showing Big Jano in your living room. There you go. Wow, Big Jano made it to Fix 'em Dude's living room. Shoosh shoosh. The wavy decor and store container, which is available for you on Thangs. All right. Sigaraki, another person who streams. Holy hat. This is just a whole bunch of people that do amazing things. The way that we work over here is if someone's streaming, someone's doing something cool, we're going to do our best to call attention to them and let you know that they do awesome things. There's room for everybody here on this stream. All right. Hopefully an in progress shot is okay. Absolutely. This is a make. You're making. A certain Voron Trident build has started. So, Sigareki won this Voron Trident kit on my Thanksgiving stream last year. So if you're not familiar, every American Thanksgiving, I'm Canadian, so I celebrate my Thanksgiving in October. Every American Thanksgiving, I do a day-long stream, an all-day stream, where we do gift cards and giveaways and highlight all the different companies that we've worked with in 3D printing throughout the year, and new companies, and just have a lot of things to share. Sigareki won this beautiful Voron Trident build. And of course, life happens, all kinds of projects get in the way. It's being built, so I'm super happy. So this is his Trident build in progress. Super awesome. He looks really well organized. He may be streaming some of this. So yes, Frostbite, a something, birthday something, patience is a virtue something, right? I can't wait for you to have projects on the go when all that arrives, right? Shoosh, shoosh. Thank you for sharing, Sigareki, and can't wait to see how that goes. All right. From Sermo, aka Jonathan. Cute and groovy, bold and easy. You were making it very difficult for me to pick a coloring book. I might have to pick more than one. Holy hat. So Sermo has a new coloring book out on Amazon. Cute and groovy, bold and easy coloring book. His coloring books are you can find them under Mellow Maki on Amazon and maybe some other places too. This is super cute. I love that coffee maker. I love the phone, the phone's and the cute little bundle of books and the popcorn. Cute and groovy and looks kind of cozy and lovely. Sorry for eating ice, but you know, it's me. But if you know, you know. Anyway, super cute. Really nice, easy to color, whether you're kid or you're kidult. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to see what's next. Oh, Killa Prince! Shoosh, shoosh. Killa Prince streams over on YouTube. I'm not sure if I have a shout out for them, but Killa, if you're here, please put your YouTube channel in chat. Killa Prince looks like they've been working on a bunch of things. A very cool sword there. A really cool skull bowl. If you can, at all possible, make sure you put your links to the models, so we know where we can find it and print it as well. Because see, Barking Cauldron, you can go into chat and respond and say, I need that, right? We love that. All right, thank you for sharing. Ooh, Tech Cheaper, new mailbox, new numbers. They wanted $10 a number. Nah, not when I have some Galaxy Black ABS. So now you can find Tech Cheaper. You're just gonna have to look for 362 somewhere in Michigan. That's really cool. I think some people, was it Chuck Hullebuck? One of the first things that he ever printed was a new flag for his mailbox. That got him into 3D printing. So awesome possum. Thank you for sharing, Tech Cheaper. We love some Galaxy Black ABS. Bearded Printer does not think that resin is toxic. He is trying out some resin prints. The models were obtained for backing a Kickstarter. And these are models, I believe, for his brother-in-law. Oh yeah, so yes, Chuck Hellebuck made a bunch of money on his mailbox flags. Manly Mutt says 362 Tech Cheaper Way in GP, Michigan. There you go. All right. This is Anycubic translucent green tough resin and Anycubic standard gray resin. Look at the details on this. I mean, resin is toxic, but resin is absolutely beautiful. Great makes there, Beardy. Wow. You have a very, very fortunate brother-in-law, I would say. Really cool. Thank you for sharing. Super cool. Awesome, awesome. Manly Mutt, the last 2 weeks, my printers, I know. Same with me. I think the change of season sometimes makes the printers act up. Yeah, SB Creations, definitely resin printing in a small apartment, not ideal. Someday. Manly Mutt says, my last 2 weeks, my printers have been failing time and time again. This has been frustrating as the first week in October, he has 2 events. One with 35,000 people and the other with 5,000 people expected. Thanks to the amazing 3D printing community, especially Zombie Hedgehog. Very nice. And 14 plus hour days, I finally have them printing successfully, consistently. More stuff coming soon, but here's Skelly Pony from Rebel Alicorn. Printed in Arion Burnt Titanium, Flashback Green, Panchroma Pastel Rainbow, and the new... Oh, I have a drum roll somewhere. No, I don't. Drum roll, Panchroma Celestial White. Here, Celestial. There we go. So there is the 3D printed Skelly Pony. Awesome, possum. So glad you're mostly up and running, Manly Mutt. I know how frustrating it is when you're trying to get things accomplished, so there you go. Awesome. Keep on going. Built Over Bot with his new eye. I don't know where his old eye is, but this is, of course, like we said, the little alien sort of holder and his new model with the eyeball. Awesome, possum. Built Over Bot not only is a streamer, but Built Over Bot is a designer. So you can find that on Built Over Bot's things, I believe. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Whoops. I meant to do !BOB. Not Bob Ross. Anyway, shoosh. Built Over Bot is on things. And I linked you to Built Over Bot in chat. Shoosh. Awesome model. That's super fun. Peekaboo. This file came from Thangs. This file is this is on Thangs, and this is from oh my goodness. I print all the time. I'm a supporter of this designer on Thangs, and it is hello Down Under Raker. Greetings. This model is from At the Tip of My Tongue. He does the rude models. He does all of the dinosaurs. Oh my goodness. Who does my dinosaurs? I should know this. Can you believe Liz has forgotten something? I think we need to have this is a record. I am going to go directly to Thangs. Do not stop. Do not collect $200. We are going directly to... Oh my goodness. I mean, Peekaboo might be in trouble. I'm the one who was in trouble. Where's my Rex? IK3D. Holy hat. Holy hat. There we go. I'm going to make sure we get a nice little share of IK3D. There we go. IK3D. Ivan. There you go. Shoosh. This is the kitty cat jack-o'-lantern by Cat-o'-lantern by IK3D. I'll share the link to that. Catty-o'-lantern. Only mostly... Does anyone know where what song I'm referencing there? Catty-o'-lanterns. Does anyone know? Shoosh. Kevin says, Peekaboo, you're in trouble. Oh, wow. Imagine if we had a link. Imagine. Kim Mitchell, Dark Storm new. Shoosh. There you go. Kim Mitchell. Awesome possum. Do you know that I think, was it Kim Mitchell that I have like a guitar case that Kim Mitchell discarded? I think that's what it was. The guitar case that I used might have been Kim Mitchell's discarded guitar case. I think that's what the story is. Shoosh. Anyway, long story. IK3D Cat-o'-lantern. There you go. See Travis in with a make. My latest keyboard build, the CRKBD Corn, CORNE keyboard. I don't know, the Kirkbid Corn. We're just going to say that. Shoosh. V4.1 keyboard case is 3D printed in Bamboo Labs matte lilac purple. Interesting color. The tenting allows for multiple angles for comfort. Has low profile mechanical switches and low profile keycaps. So if you are looking for information on building keyboards, assembling keyboards, C Travis is one of our hobbyist keyboard makers. That is really awesome. Thank you for sharing. Pretty cool. Hi, Pete Savis. You missed the He-Man that we shared earlier. You'll have to scroll, go into the Discord and take a look. All right, Brandywine, still a work in progress, designing some simple yarn bobbins for the wife for her crocheting. As soon as I get the final version, I'll post them to various maker pages. Awesome. Always good to have some options for yarn bobbins. There's all sorts of really cool fiber arts makes and models. So awesome. There you go. Thank you for sharing. Next up from C Travis. C Travis loves his scrubbing bubble. So he's got the MMU Scrubby for Work. There's 3 of them printed in Bamboo Labs matte filaments. Imagine getting to work for scrubbing bubbles. That's where C Travis works. Isn't that cool? So there you go. Thank you for sharing. Cruisin' Girl, Bearded Printer's pumpkin bowl with lid. Polycope purple and green. Awesome possum. This, of course, is a makeover on Thangs. So if you go to the Thangs Maker League, you can see all kinds of people's makes. And this is a beautiful bearded printer pumpkin. Thank you for sharing, Cruisin' Girl. Oh, goodness gracious. C Garecki Designs, Freddie Chunker from the Kit Kiln on Elm Street. Holy hat. There is our Freddy Krueger on Elm Street. I think he's going to send us to the hospital. Thank you for sharing, C. Garecki. That's awesome. That is pretty cool. Yeah, Kit Kiln's here to see it. Isn't it cool when the designer sees something that he has designed? Oh my gosh. I love the oh wow, I zoomed in and you couldn't see it. I love the claw there. I love the detail. Really neat model. You live on Elm Street? See, everybody's doxing themselves today. Jeez. Anyway, awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Super cool model. All right. Oh wow, we've got all kinds of questions here in chat. Wow. We're through our makes already. This is awesome. So, anybody who's watching on YouTube, certainly tune in to twitch.tv/pezliz. And also, at any time on our Discord, we're doing all kinds of fun stuff. I've been sharing all the kilometers I've been walking in Pezliz kilometers. When someone is streaming, they share that they're streaming or share that their friends are streaming in self promo or friend promo. Of course, you've seen the makes. Where we also have, of course, designers sharing their new models. So we can take a look at some of those. We'll scroll up a little bit here. I think we shared some of these last week, but we can share them again. Grania has, of course, some turkey leg earrings using all different colors of filaments for fun effects there. Awesome possum. You can grab those on Maker World. C. Garecki has a smooth can koozie available on Maker World. We're going to grab that. Give that a like. Make sure you save it to a collection. I'll put it in practical and give it a download. Just like that, you can do that. And of course, if you have some time to print it and share a make, even better. Ryan, who is actually visiting Canada right now, Duck 3D Print, Ryan, has Gingy, the flexible gingerbread man, available on Maker World. And also, I believe, Ginger. Sorgo has a cowboy pumpkin available on Maker World. That's pretty darn cool. Pretty cute. Awesome possum. And oh, there is Ginger, the flexi gingerbread lady. So you've got Gingy and Ginger, ready for, of course, keychains or ornaments or just some fun tchotchkes. There's Sorgo with some more models. A pumpkin skull crown. We love a crown over here. This would be fun with color swaps even, or a nice shadow filament, all kinds of fun stuff. Awesome possum. And also a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern vase. Pretty cool. Thank you for sharing, Sorgo. I'm going to make sure I do the thing where we click through. I know I have light mode on, so it hurts people. I'm going to collect like that. I'm going to collect it to Halloween. And I'm going to download. Just like that. We can grab the other thing, the pumpkin crown. This is what we do to support people. It's very easy. The pumpkin skull crown, you give it a like. You collect it to your collections, whether it's Halloween collection, spooky season collection, I don't know, whatnot. And you can download it. And if you have a chance, print it and share your make. Just like that. All right, all kinds of cool stuff. I think there's a couple makes being added in. In What's Cooking, I'm going to share, this is the pizza that we ate tonight. This is a whole meter of pizza. So we shared it amongst a group of people, but this was from the pizza place that we went to tonight. Holy hat. We'll go back into the makes a little bit. Also, this weekend, I had this beautiful frosted mango lemonade and a matcha scone. We had this gigantic platter of smoked goodness. So we've got some fried broccoli there. We've got pulled pork. We've got cornbread muffins, smoked fried chicken. We've got some brisket and ribs, all kinds of goodness. I know, with my short arms. KW Customs made rotini with pasta sauce. That's somewhere between a pomodoro and a bolognese. Look at all the mise en place. And of course, what is this called? What is the Holy Trinity called? Do you guys know? What is the Holy Trinity? Do you know what that's called? I mean, some places it's called like Holy Trinity. Some places it's called mirepoix. Mirepoix. So there you go. So celery, carrots, and onions are the base of a lot of different dishes, including soups and stews and sauces and things. Mirepoix. Mirepoix. But and I think it means like small, like because it's the size of peas. Pois. I think so. Let me see. Why is it called mirepoix? Also, bell pepper is also can be considered part of the Holy Trinity. Depends on mirepoix is called sofrito in Italian cuisine. So there you go. All kinds of different, depending on what culture, it's usually celery, onions, and something else. Carrots or peppers. So there you go. Anyway, this looks like some deliciousness in the making. Look at the final product from KWE Customs. Custom cooking. There you go. Bell pepper is definitely an important ingredient in New Orleans. We have a lot of Cajun food here too. So we also have Ryan went to IHOP in Niagara Falls. So there you go. International House of Pancakes, international style. I don't see any female bacon. I see ham there. Come on, IHOP. You're in Canada. Female bacon. Ryan also had McDonald's poutine. My favorite fast food poutine is Kentucky Fried Chicken poutine. So there you go. Also, he went, I think this was in Toronto. He had some poutine as a side with his meal. So there you go. Another poutine. When in Canada, have the poutine. These are some of the snacks that Ryan's having in Canada, including cinnamon buns, some mini sour cream glazed donuts, and some Dr. Pepper. He is from Scotland, right? Midnight Wolf has some apple crisp there. I shared, of course, on Friday's stream, the factor meals that I was having. And then, of course, as I've shared here, a couple other things that I've been having. Star Rose 3. Oh, went to Stash. Stash is one of my favorite places. Stash is a beautiful Polish restaurant in Old Montreal. That's definitely a beautiful borscht there. And some beautiful pierogies. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Super cool. Okay, let's go back to the makes. See what there are left in makes. And then, if you are watching live on Twitch, maybe, just maybe, we'll do a Polymaker giveaway. How would that sound? I need people to be excited. I need people to be excited about a giveaway, though. What's a Polymaker? Polymaker is a fantastic filament company that makes amazing materials that you can print your dreams. Print your dreams with Polymaker. And of course, on Wednesday, every single Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, you are blessed with a show called In Printing Color by yours truly. So on In Printing Color, we talk about Polymaker materials, what's new and exciting. Sometimes we even explore colors from the general library. We're going to be taking a look at some of these beautiful silk gradients from Polymaker this week. Absolutely gorgeous. Polymaker's got a whole new collection to share. So we're going to take a look at those. Who knows what else will happen. So awesome. Have I started the giveaway? Yes, I have started the giveaway. So we'll run that giveaway for a few more minutes. We are going to hop up to makes, because a couple of people said that they shared some more makes. But after this, we are going to have no makes, no sharing of makes, sorry, for the next week. So when we get back in the office after 3D Printopia, we're going to have a lot of makes to share. So what we have shared since we left at Freddy Chunker on Elm Street is Pete Savas. Never mind. Pete Savas asked, where can the plans to be found? On Maker World. For R2D2, it's available on Maker World. It's under the print block kits. Mr. E, let's make sure we give a nice little shout out here for Mr. Excuse. He's been streaming a lot lately. Getting started with his streams. Shoosh. There we go. Make sure you're following. Mr. Excuse is like Willy Wonka and Dr. Frankenstein's love child, creating cosmic horror and wild builds. Zombie Hedgehog in with 100 biddies. He's like, let's see that giveaway. Hurry up, 100. Mr. E, custom subwoofer paired with deposition sound, FDM GEOs. I cannot play sound in case there's copyright music, but we can certainly take a look at that subwoofer. Bearded Printer, Star Rose 3, and Zombie Hedgehog starting a hype train here. Awesome possum. And our very last makes of the week, Holy Hat. Very last makes of the week we've got from Down Under Maker. He's got bearded printers. Awesome possum, pumpkin container here. Super cool. In a no-name Chinese orange, with the stock in a fluoro chameleon
Additive
green glow by 3D System. Awesome possum, that looks awesome. Thank you for sharing. And Mr. Jazz, starting with the Christmas makes, Holy Hat, Snowman at 300%, Gifts at 300%, 500%, both from Maker World. So there's links to those models. Super cool. Thank you for sharing. And let's get hyped up here, kids. Holy Hat, we've got a hype train. Thank you, Additive Adam. Who else is responsible for this hype? Additive Adam, Purplish, Bearded Printer,
Purplish
Holy
Tiered
Hat.
X100.
Then we have Star Rose 3 and Zombie Hedgehog. Earlier, Ramon resubscribed. We also had all kinds of fun stuff going on here. So we got a nice little hype train. Who knows? Who knows? We're in the level 1 hype train, just like that. 31% into a level 1 hype train. Keep in mind, hello, No More 3, nice to see you. This is still September, so thank you, No More 3, for the 100 bits. If you have Amazon Prime,
No More 3
certainly you
Tiered
can
X100.
have a free subscription to any channel on Twitch once a month. Thank you for the bits, Mr. Excuse. Thank you for the bits, Kit Kiln. And of course, subscriptions on Twitch are at a major discount, and so are gift subscriptions. Jonathan, thank you for the 200 bits. Holy hat! If we get to level 3, there will be a pickleball involved. X250. So anyone that has been watching us on YouTube, a hype train is something super fun that happens on Twitch when people are gifting bits and subscribing Jonathan and doing all kinds of fun stuff. It's a great way to support the streamer and keep everything going. And of course, on this stream, if we get to a level 3 hype train, I will have a sour pickleball. Goodness gracious. So there you go. There you go. Everybody say goodbye to the YouTube crowd. We are going to say goodbye to YouTube because I am going to put that VOD up first thing on Monday morning. So let's do a quick goodbye. There we go. Shoosh shoosh.